Hi Aries, and welcome to Starseed Tarot and Living. I hope all of you are doing great. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to go ahead and show you if any of you feel like your energy is being bombarded with like psychic attacks or spiritual attacks, you may want to get yourself some crystals. In my opinion, crystals do work. In my opinion, they do. I'm also going to put up, I have Dragon's Bloodstone, which I feel is like a very strong energy that you can wear as a bracelet. I notice a lot of people are wearing dragon's blood right now, maybe for that reason. Maybe they feel like they're going through spiritual attacks. There could be people with demonic attachments coming around them. You can also just raise your frequency and just say, that's not a part of my frequency right now. I'm staying in a higher vibration. That can go over there, and just energetically distance yourself from that. Like put that in like a different compartment somewhere else, raise your frequency higher, change the channel on the energy. So for the living, I found this cream that many of you may like if you are older, like me. It's called a moisturizing super cream. And my hairdresser told me about this, and it's called Confidence in a Cream by It Beauty. And it's actually really good. I really like it a lot because it's really dry here. Like the dryness here is just like it's just dry. There's like just no moisture. Okay, let's see what we get here. Spirit, please show us what's going on for Aries. What do they need to see? What do we need to see? Wow, you feel like it's the right thing to do because it is serious. There's something that is seriously either offensive to you. You feel it's not right. And someone is just like maybe not doing anything about it. They might just be like, I don't want to deal with it. There's a coin involved, maybe money involved. And you basically you're going to be given a choice. Or it could be you negotiating with an Earth Queen here. Now, the negotiation, what happens? Fire King, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You feel like, what's going on in your energy here, Aries? Hangman to a Knight of Cups. So somebody's trying to persuade you. Either they came out together. It could be vice versa. They are stuck or you are stuck, but it's the situation of, this is how I feel, persuasion, and then feeling unable to, like having maybe a realization that, oh, wow, okay. You get the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So you're dealing with destiny, fate, your angels. There's something here that you maybe have been fighting for. You feel like it's been your divine purpose. And maybe you feel like you're right. You find out the truth. Ace of Swords, clarity, new information you didn't have before. Ooh, we have the Death and this Ace of Fire. So we have something surprising and something that closes out and is the Death. So it's the end of a certain situation where the door closes. Two of Swords. You didn't have the information. There's something you didn't know. You didn't have. There's a piece of this puzzle that you didn't have, but Five of Swords. What is the Knight of Cups? Somebody's made a decision. They're waiting on the beach, standing there, saying, okay, the ship is coming. What is coming in? What is the outcome here? Ten of Cups and Judgment. Okay, so you have something that fulfills you and makes you happy. the most that it could be. The day of judgment, the day of reckoning coming here. And why do you feel like you're stuck in a situation? It's about getting the credit when credit is due. 6 of Wands. The hero's vibe. You know, the hero's return. The accomplishment. The world. The goal. The goal achieved. It's not just the goal. It's the goal that's been achieved. Okay. Under it is 4 of Coins. Something held back. What's going on with the Truth? The 9 of Cups. And 2 of Fire. Surprising. Pulling you in a new direction. Makes you very happy. And there is divine timing in here. There is Wheel of Fortune happening. And you have 10 of Pentacles. So something that provides you with a solid foundation. Who is trying to persuade Aries here? A Water Queen and an Air Queen. So there could be 2 women. There is magician energy around this. Someone with ideas, skills, tools. 2 queens, air and water. Trying to persuade, trying to influence with the magician. There could be someone who's playing games. They are coming in expressing feelings. What is the judgment here? What is the judgment? You feel like it was your responsibility to repair something, to fix something, to make sure that it happens consistently and understand. It may not have been your responsibility at all. Why is it 9 of Cups? Heartbreak and 8 of Swords reversed. With a Knight of Swords. Somebody rushes in with news or information, swift and quick. The Day of Judgment comes. The Day of Consequences. There's 2 women around these energies that come in. Moving water. Telling you maybe of something that's on the way, that's coming. You're happy with the way that this plays out. The World card, a goal that's been met, a goal that's been achieved over a long time, big accomplishment, big successes. Surprised that there's a death, surprised that there's not an actual death. I feel like it's a closing of a door. These 2 queens come in. Your energy is getting the credit, the hero, the victory. Okay. So let's see. What's Aries going through today? What do they need to see? The Day of Judgment and 2 of Swords. You don't know, or you haven't been told, or it's a tough choice with the Judgment. So we have something about the consequences, the reckoning, the divine intervention, the Emperor. Okay, let's see. The Cup of Emotions overflows because of this Queen of Air and a Queen of Earth. So there's someone who's giving the facts and the data, the information. They're raising their sword. So they feel like they have to defend. And the Cup of Emotions overflows. There is an Earth Queen here, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Someone gets up and goes. Okay, let's see. What's going on with the outcome? Okay, there's something about information that's prevented. 4 of Swords. There could be somebody resting. You, again, the outcome is like, you feel like you have to stand up in defense and fight against for some reason. You're in agreement with someone else, 2 of Cups. You have an ally, a friend, or a supporter. You don't understand. Death card is here. Something you expected. So there is the death. There is the change. And there is resentment that builds up around this. 5 of Swords. Or you feel like something is entitled or expected. 9 of Rods. Someone doesn't give up. They are consistent and persistent. Someone rushes in with the Knight of Swords. A King of Fire, Aries, Leo, or Sag energies. Page of Cups, Page of Air. There's messages. What's coming in? What do you feel like you have to fight for here, Aries? 2 of Rods, something at the last minute. Spontaneous. Pulled in a new direction. Chariot, your mind is made up. You're going to go overcome this. And what happens here? 3 of Wands. Waiting, standing, making your choice. There is a devil energy here with the World. So there is something about toxic energies, betrayals. Why do you want it to be the World? The wisdom of the Hermit. The wisdom is shared. There's something maybe that you're trying to reveal. Your goal is to show the corruption. Why do you want the Hero? Who, Aries? Okay, 2 of Swords. You're not aware of a magician. Someone who is trying to manipulate, control, maybe play games. Why do we have you, Hangman, here? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is turning on your situation. We have Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. I just realized that my camera is like it's not that clear. But the Wheel of Fortune turning. King of Swords, someone makes a final decision, and there's 8 of Cups. Someone leaving a situation, walking away. And here you are, the Hero's Victory March, 6 of Wands. So this, you get credit. You feel like you are on top of things. You feel like this is my day to shine. There's 3 women around the energies. What's going on here for Aries? The Hierophant, the way something should be decided on a 5 of Wands, something that's around conflict. 6 of Air, moving on out of conflicts. Smooth sailing comes in. Things get easier. 4 of Coin in the reversal. Something is given to you that you need, that was held back. 8 of Pentacles. At work, it helps you focus. There's a Magician around an energy with a 5 of Coin. I feel like something is missing or lacking and someone is fixing the situation for you. We have a Knight of Cups here. And Temperance. Someone's trying to understand at the last minute here. The Wheel of Fortune turns. Something is offered. But there is something where you may feel like in some small way, I think because it's immediate or it's like on a moment's notice, you have to do something and you feel like you need more time, although you're happy about it. Why are you happy about it here, but you need more time? It's a Tower and a 9 of Coin to an Ace. So you're given something very important that helps elevate you, but you feel like you need more time. The World and the 2 of Swords. What is the goal? 9 of Swords, worry, fear, losing sleep at night. The Lovers and the 9 of Cups and the Truth, reconciled energy. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Lovers and the Upright is reconciled. Could we have understanding or temperance? Sagittarian energy of negotiation, emotional negotiation, which to me is understanding. There's a king of earth, or a king of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with a page of coins. Someone coming forward, giving you this message. And Four of Swords, cutting off communication. What is this? Other people, a water queen and a fire queen. So there's two women around an energy. It could be you and someone else. Hierophant reversed. Something is suddenly given to you that maybe you weren't prepared for. You're given the credit. You are Six of Wands. What is this? Okay, Knight of Coin, and it's moving energy. There's a lot of movement, taking time, moving. There is conflict around an energy though, but you get this Knight of Coin coming in. What's being offered? A page. There could be something you're given where you feel like, I've never done this. I'm ready, but I've never done this. Because the Page of Pentacles is a new, adventurous spirit. And it balances the scales out because there is something about discovery, finding it out, sharing the wisdom. And it's the goal. Okay, Four of Wands. It's what you've wanted or it's what you've anticipated. What's going on there? A page of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, messenger, and Seven of Swords. There is something that is hidden or private, not to be disclosed. Someone is Knight of Swords. They're very angry, upset, rushing in, and there is a High Priestess. There is something about being silent or being quiet. Maybe someone wanting someone to be quiet. Seven of Pentacles. Investing time, investing in something in the past and waiting for it to grow. The Fool. Taking a chance on the Sun when something is discovered or found out. There's a lot of moving pieces here. There's a lot of moving people. Let me just put one more and we'll leave it there. The King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo is involved. Someone with power. Reconciled with the Lovers. The Death card and Knight of Pentacles, someone takes their time. Ace of Cups, the cup of emotions overflowing. There's a change. The Star card, hope and healing and being delivered from a magician, being delivered from manipulation, moving on. Eight of Wands, all at once, and Three of Cups, sharing feelings with others, accelerating, messaging, all at once, fast. That is the portion of it where you might be like, this is too much, too soon, like it's so fast. It causes an Eight of Swords and a Tower. Like, it's too much. But you end up Nine of Cups. You end up happy. So let's see. What's Nine of Cups? The High Priestess. Silent, secretive, knowing the visions, knowing the secrets. Three of Pentacles. Something habitual. Something that is dependable and predicted. And the Death. And the Ace of Cups. What's going on there? There's silent wisdom. Seven of Pentacles. What's been invested before? Feeling disappointed. Sad over a loss. Sharing a bond. Alright. Let me just leave it there. I'll pull one oracle. Let's see what we get here. Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or someone with Gemini placements. We have a Gemini feminine here. Cross-pollinating. Someone who's really good at negotiating. Gemini. Sorry about my camera. I have to fix it, I guess. The 12th house, dealing with Pisces energy. Intuitive. The knowing. The internal. Knowing something before it happens. Psychic. Predictive. Saturn, structure, order, responsibility, accountability, holding someone accountable to like a certain path or a certain regimen. So Saturn comes in and brings karma. 12th house of introspection, Gemini, information being shared or transferred. Your outcome is happy, like you feel happy about this. There's a lot of fire around your energy, passion, fire, care. You know, you care when you're fiery. 3 of Wands, what you waited for, and there's Moon. Something hidden or intentionally hidden, the Moon. This is like making a choice and then not knowing. So making this choice, it's like, I'm getting on the bus. What time is the bus arriving? I don't know. You don't know? No. It shows up whenever. You feel like it's your full responsibility. And you feel like it's like all your responsibility to do this. And 9 of Pentacles is like, you will have everything you need because it will be given to you. With the 6 of Pentacles, you will be helped out. Who's helping the Aries here? A Fire King, Aries, Leo, or Sag. The Lovers, reconciled. 2 of Cups, harmony. 2 people feeling the same way about something. And 4 of Wands, what you predicted, but 8 of Swords causes mental anxiety. 7 of Pentacles, looking at what you invested in. The money you have. 3 of Pentacles, things that are predictable, create teams or groups. Knight of Fire and Knight of Water. Somebody who gets up and goes, moves around, and Knight of Water, extending feelings about this new pentacle. And the Death, and 2 of Swords, not quite knowing what to do, but actually happy about it. 2 of Swords, there's like a lack of knowledge or wisdom, but wanting to continue. 4 of Swords, not receiving the information. 3 of Cups, other people feel the same way. You're not alone in this. And 10 of Pentacles, a lot has been established. What's going on? Chariot, you will overcome this. You will be determined. Your mind will be made up. Okay. You're not going to look back. You're like, yes, I'm getting on the bus. Here comes the bus. It arrives whenever they feel like, whenever the driver feels like pulling up. That's when So, I mean, if you're sitting in a bus station and no one knows when the bus shows up and you're just like, I'm going to wait here, get here at 5, and you wait all day. That's kind of the energy you're in. Hangman. I'm just waiting. When's the bus coming? No one knows. And then they come and tell you, oh, let me, persuade you. Maybe you could take another bus. Maybe you could walk. And you're like, no, I'm going to wait for the bus. Like, I might be cold, uncomfortable. Maybe I don't like this, but I'll wait. And then the bus comes and you're like, okay, it's what I thought it would be, around 3 o'clock. And you're like, this is good. But then they say, we got to go right now. Like, you have to go immediately. And you're like, I can't go get a coffee and come back. No, you have to go right now. And you're like, okay. Because this is the day of judgment. This is the consequence. This is the calling. This is the day of judgment. Giving you the balance. Giving you what you wanted. Giving you the victory. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you. I'll see you again next time.